All right, guys, so today we are in Briscoe. I think that's how you pronounce it. As you can tell, sometimes I have these little pronunciation issues. We're gonna go ahead and check this new build out here in North Las Vegas. We're really close to the 215, the I-15. Gonna be a gated community. It's a short drive to Cannery Casino Hotel, just 10 minutes from Las Vegas Motor Speedway, less than 50 miles to the world famous Las Vegas Strip, and less than 15 miles, guys, just to let you guys know. And then also it's near the Craig Ranch Regional Park, which features playgrounds, tennis courts, a skate park, and an amphitheater. So it's definitely a really nice community to be in. That's gonna be where the gates are going to be at. We're here at the model homes. Those are two model homes that we're going to check out. This is a big model home, and they also are going to have the one-story plan. Usually I'll see one-story plans in the reserve, so let's go ahead and check out this first one-story. As you can see, it's going to be a two-car garage. You're going to have a paver driveway right over there, and then you can have like this step entry like this, but it depends on what floor plan you're going to come with and what elevation. As you guys know, elevation is important. These are the things you need to know about your home before you come in. This is plan 1453, so that means 1,453 square feet. The prices will pop up on the screen, and the description is always down below. Lots of information down below in the description part. So right when we enter, this is what it looks like. It's basically a one-story floor plan. So it's 1,453 square feet. Let's just check out and see if this is gonna be even a great floor plan, because sometimes floor plans, if they're not done correctly, they don't look that great. So right when you walk in, you're going to have your entry right over here. I love this mirror, so nice. They did add in these nice, huge luxury vinyl plank flooring. This is a good, nice blonde feel. This has like a Southampton's oak feel to the flooring. As you can see, they also did the upgraded luxury vinyl plank flooring right there. Those are the 3-inch luxury vinyl plank flooring. You would use that as an option. It would be pricey. I've seen the prices go from $2,000 to $3,000, sorry. So yeah, and then this is going to be a fan fixture that you could also use as an upgrade. You will have an electrical appointment with KB Homes when you do pick your lot. And once you pick your lot, you're gonna have an electrical appointment, and that's when you would choose if you want to put a fan or what LED lights you want to do. And these are all things that we would talk about and we would discuss as soon as you figure out what model you like. There's a little area to put your TV up at, and then you have basically during electrical, you could choose to have a TV hookup as well. Something like that is like $100 to $125. Everything is based on the market price. And then right over here, you have the great room. I'm gonna stand a little back here. So this is gonna be your great room. It's a good sized great room. That is about 120 by 120 sectional that you can fit right over there. It's a nice space. It doesn't feel too cramped in the great room, but I will say that when you go into the dining area, for me personally, I do feel it is a little cramped here in the dining area. That does feel a little cramped. It's definitely a smaller table. It's 4-seaters. Usually you'll see like a 6-seater. You can fit a 6-seater here, but it's gonna be a little tight. You do have a pendant or a fixture that you could put over there. You have one window here and another window over there, providing a good amount of natural light in the house. They also do have elevated ceilings. Let me go ahead and show you guys from this side. You do have elevated ceilings, so these are gonna be your 9-foot ceilings. Whenever I say elevated, they're not your normal, which are 8-feet ceilings. These are high ceilings, so they're 9-feet ceilings. Also, this is going to be your standard sliding door. You could also get an extended one that will go out a little bit more further. It'll be an 8 by 8. This one is actually a little bit taller since the roof is since the ceilings are raised. So the flooring we already spoke about that. Sorry, I went to go check. So yes, these are 9-feet ceilings. The flooring has been upgraded. This is a luxury vinyl plank flooring in all the main areas. Decide that you don't want to do the flooring with the builder because it could be pricier. In my experience, I felt like it was much more overpriced than the average person, the average, outside contractor. So yes, these, and even the baseboards, I find it to be a little bit more pricier, but it might be something you don't mind paying for because it's convenience and you don't want to deal with construction. So definitely there's going to be like a lot of options of what you want and what you prefer, right? So that's where I come and assist you. Okay, so before we go into the kitchen, I'm touring that. I just want to tell you that you definitely want to contact me before you come to these new builds. I have to be with you on your first visit because you want me to advocate for you. It's all about getting you the best deal, the best upgrades, what is going to be a good value for you in the future, areas that are your long-term home. If you're like, hey, this is gonna be my long-term home, then we're gonna really focus on an area you could live into and grow into. If you're like, no, I'm just a first-time home buyer and like I'm exploring, like I'm open, right? Then area may be more, something you could adjust to. So there's a lot of things we gotta talk about when we're planning to buy a home. So before you come, be sure to contact me. You can go into the description box. My phone number is there. A link to book a Zoom call with me is there as well. And if you want, you can also scan the QR code so you know to contact me before you come to these new builds and we could talk about it. Even if you're planning to move here in 2 years, you definitely want to contact me because I'm going to keep an eye out on what's coming to new construction, what is happening, what lots are coming, because they do not let you just come in and walk in and buy a lot. They're often only going to have lots available at certain times. Sometimes they only release like 2 to 3 at a time. So you need to be in the know, and to be in the know, you got to contact me, okay? Let's go into the kitchen. Okay, so first things first, you're gonna have this island, and this island is quartz countertop. So the quartz countertop is an upgrade. You're gonna have these are the thin, sleek model design, and that is just pretty much what they have at the design studio. I do encourage you to invest in your kitchen when you are doing your design because that's where you're gonna get the most value for your money. This is gonna be their level 4 or level 3, I believe, quartz countertop. Something like this will go for just for the countertops. Just to upgrade the quartz, it's about $2,400 to $2,500. Everything is based on what is the market availability, the competition, the area. So it's all based on different pricing. So I can't just give you the general idea of one place, but I can definitely call around. And what's cool is oftentimes builders give you incentives towards a design center. I've seen them give anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000 incentives towards your design. So you definitely want to have me with you so I can advocate for you. When I was buying my home, the sales rep didn't tell me that I actually had builder incentives, and I had to have my realtor kind of negotiate and low-key argue for it, which was insane. But yes, that's why you do need your realtor with you. Now, you have this matte black Moen right here. This is a great feature. Something like this will be about like $500 of an upgrade. You have the stainless steel sink right over here. It's a really nice sink. And there's no division in here. This is just like one huge sink. These sinks are anywhere from $600 to $1,000, depending on the finishing that you're going with. Now down below, you're going to have your shaker cabinets. These are the white ones. To get your shaker cabinets in a kitchen this size, so to get a kitchen cabinet in a kitchen this size, it's gonna be anywhere from $5,000 to $6,000. I've even seen it go as high as $8,000. So depends on the market. So on the island, you're going to have your dishwasher. You're going to have your garbage disposal down below. And then your pantry is going to be over here tucked away. This is the 1,434 square feet home. So yes, you do have a really large pantry. It's a huge pantry. You have a lot of space. And then this is going to be your kitchen. gonna be a little area for some coffee. Your refrigerator, they have the 42-inch cabinets, shaker cabinets that are upgraded. And then there's the trimming at the top. You have this refrigerator, this appliance packages. You can opt to take the appliance packages with KB Home as well. And then you have this top part, which is also a built-in for your refrigerator. It just elevates it. As you can see, this right over here, the baseboard, it's a 4-inch raise right there. You can get it upgraded so your quartz goes all the way up to the top. You can even get a waterfall upgrade, but those are all prices that would come into your upgrade as well. But there's a lot of options. They're just showing you the potential of, like, maybe, I would say this house has mid-range upgrades in it. And then you have your appliances. This is your second grade upgrade. They also have an even more elevated version, but this is the second. And then they have their included ones. Included is not in this house to show, but if I see it, I'll tell you. If you watch my videos, you probably are pretty familiar already. Okay, so that is the kitchen. It's a stunning kitchen, right? Okay, let's go into the primary, or should I show you the rooms first and then we'll show you the primary? Okay, let me show you the rooms. So now you have this hallway in the 1453. Right when you get into the hallway, you're going to have this area right here. It's going to be the shared bathroom. You have your toilet right there, and then you have your bathtub, and this is the fiberglass bathtub. You're going to have the matte black fixture right over there, and then you're also going to have your matte black fixtures there. These fixtures are about $500 to $600. Even if you're thinking, hey, I want to get this done with the builder too, it's also going to be a package, and the package will be throughout the whole house. So I think it's great to increase the fixtures like that. Just be careful what type of faucets you buy. If you end up getting something with single, you got to stick to the single. If you get something with 3 holes, you got to stick to that with the 3 holes. You have this nice vanity as well in the shared space. And then they also upgraded the flooring, but typically the flooring would be tile if you do the included version. This is also an included quartz. So if you decide I want to do quartz throughout my house, this won't be a upgrade. It'll be an upgrade for quartz, but this will be their included quartz. So you're not paying extra for this. This is your undermounted sinks. This is also an upgrade. If you don't do this upgrade, then you'll have an over-mounted sink. And I think those are really big on upgrades, especially if you plan on selling your home. It's important to do these type of upgrades. It's just easier to sell the home. Okay, so right over here. Oh, let me grab my bag. So right over here, we have a room as well. It's a little bit of like a narrow room, which I find a little interesting. You have this like walkway right over here, and then this is the home. And there's a fan hookup. It's a lot of space. You get one huge window. This is a very large room. Typically, I don't see these size rooms in KB homes at all. What's over here? Is this a walk-in closet? Yes. This is a huge walk-in closet as well, which with a window, which is great. And windows are going to be based on what elevation you choose. That's going to be your garage entrance into your home. So a nice garage entrance at the back of the hallway, which I like. This is going to be room number 2. So this is your primary and then 2 bedrooms. So it's considered a 3-bedroom, 2-bath or 3-bath. You know, you can upgrade how you want your, how many rooms you want in your home, as long as the model allows it. This is the bathroom. And there's a lot of upgrades you can do in the bathroom. You get cabinets built. No, that's not your bathroom. Sorry, this is your laundry room. Why do I always get tongue twisted when I get to the laundry room? But this is your laundry room. And you can do a lot of upgrades in this. You could do the cabinets for a lot of storage if storage is like a big thing for you. Also doing that post, you know, once you've bought the home and getting it done with a private contractor or smaller business can be much more affordable. But if you just want the convenience, you can get the convenience and you have room for it, right? That's going to be your smart panel where you do, your router and your wireless modems and everything. And then you can also have a nice linen closet, linen shelving over here. And yes, they do come with the wire racks. You cannot ask for no wire racks. Something about it won't appraise correctly, and that's just how appraisals want it to be. There's a fan hookup. Like I said, electrical is also an appointment that you would have for upgrades. So now we're gonna go into, all right guys, so now we're gonna go into the primary bedroom. Okay, before we hit the primary bedroom, we're definitely gonna be able to see this. This is a nice home right here. A nice home. There's a nice coat closet, guys. Oh my gosh. One thing about me, you're gonna have a lot of fun with me when we go tour homes. Like, I'm fun, but I'm also serious when it's time to negotiate. This is gonna be the primary bedroom, an area for your television. This is a king size bed, as well as 2 windows on the side, so you have ample amount of room. If you can see on that corner, there's still tons of room. So this is a very, very spacious area. And then I see a door over there, and I think that is the walk-in closet. This is the walk-in closet. It's a good size walk-in closet for 1,453 square feet. It's a decent closet. I think if you're low maintenance living, you're a minimalist, this is great. There's another closet right over here. So if you want to do a his and her closet, it's great. Or if you just want extra closet space for yourself, like this is the closet you have all your workwear in, and that's going to be the closet you have your weekend wear in, you know. It's a great way to have that organization. This is going to be your primary bathroom. You have your double sinks, so your dual sink vanity. And I love that it goes from wall to wall because it gives a very custom feel, and it's also easy to clean. Like, I love when I just hate the whole gap because then it's gonna be hard to clean. So this is like very easy to clean. You also have a huge mirror, and you can opt to not have this mirror done if you feel like you're gonna put different mirrors in yourself. And this medicine cabinet, you can opt to have no medicine cabinet. I opted to not have medicine cabinets on mine, and I like that I did that because it's actually pretty cool. And then right over here, this is going to be the toilet and the shower. For me personally, this is an upgraded shower. It's fully quartz, and you have a wall-to-wall shower, and then you have a toilet. Okay, so for me, and then I think you also have a window right over here. So you get a little window. We're gonna go to the backyard. I'm all about full transparency. I'm not a fan of this model. I do not like that I have a primary bathroom and my toilet is next to my shower. I don't know, that gives me like pet peeves. Something about it always bugs me. So this isn't my favorite model, but if this is something that you really, really like, comment down below and let me know, like, what are your thoughts? I just really need to know. Hopefully the door's gonna be open because sometimes these builders be playing games. Ah, thank God. All right, here is the backyard. It's a pretty spacious backyard. For the lot size, it's not bad. These lot sizes range from 3,500 to 4,000 square feet lot sizes. I think some of them are even oversized to 6,000 square feet. You have a lot of space to do your turf. Your AC is gonna be on that side. And then you also have space for like a picnic area, a lot of greenery. Over here, you could have your pavers. So that's your little entrance right there. And then you have a gate that will be part of, that's included. The gate is included, guys. So that is the tour of 1,453 square feet. So plan 1453, that is the tour. If you are interested in this area, we're in North Las Vegas, okay? I forgot to say that. So if you're interested in a new build in North Las Vegas or anywhere in Las Vegas, I'm pretty familiar with everything. So I could help you with it. Just contact me. Everything will be down in the description box. Additional information is always down in the description box. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.